Hello there, boys and girls. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Mending Munich, episode 4, 5, something like that. Anyway, we've got two games today. First versus second against Kaiserslautern, and then we play Munster in the second game in a week's time. We last met against Lotte and we beat them 2-1. We lost in the cup against Bochum 2-1 as well. Grimaldi though scored his first goal of the season for us, so that was kind of good, but we were never going to get through. They're a league above us, and yeah, a little bit too big for us, unfortunately. We then beat Grossbach, I think that's how it's pronounced, 2-0 away from home. Molders and Daniel Vine scoring the goals there. We then drew 0-0 against Fortuna Köln away from home. Very, very iffy game, really, to be fair. No one played particularly well, apart from our defence. Back four have been absolutely tremendous for us this season, as you can see by 4 clean sheets in a row. And then we beat Rostock 3-0. At home, Bomb, Weber and Nollenberger. New name for you to learn. Nollenberger, brought him in on loan from Bayern Munich. He's another poacher, young poacher up top, just to help us out up top, because Molders actually got injured for a couple of weeks. So good job we actually did bring him in, and allows us to play around with something. He can actually play advanced forward as well a little bit. So could play around with some of the front line going forward. He's already scored a goal for me in 2 starts, 6.67 already for Alexander Nollenberger. So good to see him getting a start and actually getting off the score sheet really, really well. And then we played Zwaku away from home, 1-0 win. Philip Steinhardt free kick special, getting us the win there. This is how the third division lines up. We are second in the league, as I said. Kaiserslautern first on goal difference, and Cottbus are a further 5 points behind us, as you can see there. Molders in the second place for the Golden Boot, but Lucas Spalva, someone we're going to have to really watch out for today. 10 goals already this season in 9 games, so he's absolutely on fire. Steinhardt, top 3 of the average rating, 7.62. He's also joint assist maker as well with 5, and then Bowman coming in with 5 clean sheets. So all of them, some of the players playing really, really well this season at the start of the season, hence why we are where we are. In other news as well, is he on there? No, he's not. But we had to send back one of our on loan defenders. He actually broke his arm, I think, so he was going to be out for a couple of months. So I just cancelled the loan. We've got enough cover in that backline area, because there's a lot of players who can play at multiple positions in this squad. And had to send him. I think it was Lawrence. That was it. Lawrence back to his parent club. Got injured, and don't need him in this squad at the minute. This is going to be the team that goes up against Kaiserslautern in this first game today. We've got Bonman in goal, Egbo, Mausberger, Weber and Steinhardt are the back line. Karger, Mbom and Moll, and Helmbrecht comes in on that right hand side. Lex literally just not playing well for me at all. 6.58 for Stefan Lex. I've battered him a little bit for his training, and also the way he's playing at the minute of this season, and all in all, not good enough for someone who's 3.5 star current ability, worth £200,000. Yeah, he's just not playing well enough for me this season. And Helmbrecht, when he has come in, has played really well actually. 6.76 compared to what Lex is offering me. Not great at the minute. And then up top, Grimaldi and Molders are going to start. Molders just coming back to full fitness, but we do have Nollenberger and Cottrell on the bench if we need them to come on. A little change up in the roles in the middle of midfield as well. So got a deep line playmaker and a Carrillo. Having a look at the analysis, I'm trying to get one of those players to kind of get to the top line and help the guys out up top, but having a little bit of difficulty to try and get some sort of link in between these two, because of the lack of quality that we've got in this Munich side, and lack of roles that I want these teams to play. We're going to have to stick with what we've got at the minute, and maybe go for a 4-2-3-1 in future series and future seasons. But we're going to go with this 4-4-2, as you can see there. Team on the screen, and let's get into this game against Kaiserslautern. Here we go then, they're in their red and black, we're in our blue and white. First versus second, and say their key man Spalvas. We're going to have to keep a close eye on him today to just keep him quiet a little bit. First highlight, 9 minutes in, goes to them. Off our throw-in, Stenberg comes into the box. That's a good save from Bonham to push that clear. I thought it was going to be for us. It was our throw-in, but Zook is going to whip that ball in, and Weber is going to get the ball clear, and then Bomb finishes that clearance off. Halfway through the first half, I would take a point actually from this game. It's a very, very tough game to early on in the season, but both sides going for it. As you can see, I had a little bit more of the shots and a little bit more possession, and hopefully we can get a clear-cut chance at the end of this half. 10 minutes to go now, and that's a hoofed ball up, and Steinhardt should clear that up, and Bonman out to Mausberger, and just got a little bit of time on the ball, and we're just going to pick passes through the lines, and Mbom now a little bit of time on the ball. Back to Moll, into Helmbrecht, back to Moll, back to Mbom again, and he's got Karger on that left hand side, and we do eventually find him. Karger comes inside, and Bomb whips that ball out to Helmbrecht. Can he get a ball in? He can. A little bit too heavy for Grimaldi. Grimaldi, though, is there. Second time of asking, second goal of the season for Adriano Grimaldi. Should have scored the first opportunity, really, to be fair, but it came back to him. Helmbrecht just hugs this line, whips that ball in, a little bit too heavy for Grimaldi. Karger gets that ball. He gets the ball back in. Great hit from Grimaldi first time. Sievers does well, but it falls back to Grimaldi, and it's 1-0 to Munich. And that's going to see us through to half-time. We take a 1-0 lead 10 minutes before half-time with Grimaldi scoring his second goal of the season, and haven't really done too much in this half. Kaiserslautern, they've hit the ground running with, well, they've just come down from the Bundesliga 2, so they've hit the ground running this season in the third division, but we keep them at arm's length at the minute. I'm going to passionately say, play well, but there is room for improvement. Always room for improvement this early on in the season. We've got, and then I'm just going to assertively say, there's a lot more to come from you. I believe you've got what it takes. Go out there for another second half. Go out there for another half of football, and maintain this lead. Just after half time, and we get the ball started with a goal kick, and now I'm Bond playing in that deep line playmaker role. I've really switched up the roles in the middle of the midfield just to see if I can find a better one to get. As you can see there, absolutely acres of space in this middle of midfield between the midfield and the attack. So switching up those roles, trying to get more players up to the front line, but at the minute not find that winning partnership just yet. And Bomb now got the ball at his feet, goes up to Moulders and heads it down to Grimaldi, but can't get there, and the right back comes in, and now they're going to set us on a counter-attack, and Blader with a shot down Bowman's throat, and that's what I mean, having to hoof the ball forward and trying to get knockdowns from the front two, but just not doing what we need it to do at the minute, this formation. We just need to tweak it a little bit, and we're only going to do that by playing matches. And Bomb now into Moll and back out to Bomb, and having a little bit more of the ball, having a lot of the ball this game. 66% possession. Helmbrecht down that right hand side into Moulders, but he gets tackled, and they're going to set up another counter-attack. Blader is taking on his man, and he drives inside, finds Spalvis, and Spalvis is there, the key man for Kaiserslautern. 11th goal of the season. Blader and Spalvas combine to make it one apiece 5 minutes into this second half, and really good run from Blader, and he drives inside, he finds Spalvas, and it's a lovely through ball and great first time shot. What a piece. Two changes made just on the hour mark. We brought Lex on that right hand side and pushed him a little bit further forward on the attacking role as a winger, and then Nollenberger comes on. Steinhardt free kick, goes for goal, and Sievers is equal to that one. I thought Steinhardt was going to do one of his free kick specials, and yeah, brought Nollenberger on as the poacher for Moulders. Wasn't going to see the game through coming back from injury. Spalvas is going to go up for that, but Steinhardt is equal to it. Albrecht gets the ball out to Zook, and Zook now down this left hand side. Can he get the ball in? He can. Bowman pushes it. Wow, what a pointless goal to concede. Bonman should have really kept it, but Steinhardt should be doing better in getting that ball clear. Zook on this left hand side whips that ball in. Bonman, awful goalkeeping, and then Steinhardt can't whip it, can't get his foot round the ball, and we're losing 2-1. Karger into Moll just after having that atrocious own goal given against us, and they're getting down to 10 men now, and there we have it. It's going to be 2-1 to Kaiserslautern. A comical goal to concede and to make us lose this game from Philipp Steinhardt and Bowman. Really, them two really kind of conspiring to lose us the game, unfortunately. And Bomb with the man of the match performance and a 7.3, dominated in shots and possession. We weren't clinical enough in this first game today, and we lose to Kaiserslautern. We go again against Munster. Let's see you when we're there. This is going to be the lineup for the game against Munster. Tweaking it a little bit. I've been experimenting with this kind of formation. Very, very basic, as you can see from the instructions on the left-hand side. But back four, Bondman, I'm going to switch him up. No, keep him as a sweeper keeper, actually, as a support. Bondman, Egbo, Weber, Malsberger and Steinhardt are the back line. Mol as the ball-winning midfielder in front of the back four. Lacazette as a box-to-box midfielder and Mbom as an advanced playmaker. Lex on the right as a winger. Karga on the left as a winger. And then Molders up top as a target man attack. On the bench, Viga, Vine, Helmbrecht, Just Van, Grimaldi, Cottrell and Nollenberger all on the bench. Let's fingers crossed see if we can have a little bit more luck in this game against Munster. Here we go then, we're in our blue and white. They're in their green and black stripes. Fingers crossed, I said, a little bit more luck in this one. Horrible luck in the last game with that own goal. Lacazette now, a couple of minutes in, picking that ball up, goes out to Egbo, and now Egbo into Mbom, controlling the midfield. We've got three midfielders in there compared to their two on that 4-4-2 formation that they've got, and Mbom now going to drive forward into Molders. Can he get the ball through? Yeah, Lacazette's there. Lacazette scores 2 minutes in. Lacazette gets his first goal of the season. Sasha Molders with the assist, and this could be another tactic we look at, especially getting a little bit more players forward. Molders in a lovely reverse pass into Lacazette's run, and Lacazette puts us 1-0 up after 2 minutes. Get the corner in. Can someone get onto it? They can't. But Lacazette has been pushed. Lacazette's pushed someone and given away a penalty. 25 minutes gone in this first half, and he's going to step up and put the ball away. Kobylanski is putting that one away, and it's 1 apiece now. Very, very drab first half, as you can see here. And Kobylanski gets that ball straight down the middle. Absolutely no chance for Bonham, and it's 1 apiece. Egbo 50 minutes before half time, and get the ball back in, and Bomb back to Egbo on that right hand side, whips the ball into the far post. Karga's there, and Karga scores. What a whip by Mandela Egbo into that back post, and Karga just had to put it past the goalkeeper. Let's see this in 3D. Mol gets the ball into Mbom, and Mbom gets the ball out to Egbo, looks up, and he just whips a ball in to that far post. What a whip onto Karga's left boot, and it's 2-1 to Munich. Kobylanski goes for a goal, and he scores another set piece. Bonham again at fault. Could he have done better with the goalkeeping there? Let's have a look in 3D. Kobylanski's about 30 yards out. He whips that ball. Great curl on it, and it was past Bonham before he even saw it. And it's 2 apiece now. That sees us through to half time. Again, more possession, more shots on target, loads more goals in this game. But yeah, 2 very, very poor mistakes. First one from Lacazette on that corner, giving away the penalty, and Bonham again should be doing better with that free kick, but it's 2 apiece. Kaiserslautern are currently 1-1, so they're still drawing their game with Braunschweig, so hopefully we can pull a win out of this one. I'm going to get assertive and say I'm not happy with the performance out there, looking all fired up, and let's get out there for this second half and hopefully get 3 more points. Steinhardt down that left hand side, but Rule does well to tackle him, but Rule is apparently gone straight through the back of Steinhardt just after half time, and they're down to 10 men. Hopefully we can break this 10 men down, because we couldn't do it in the final 10 minutes with Kaiserslautern, and an hour gone now, nothing to be made of it. 2 changes made. Sasha Molders is coming off for Grimaldi. Nollenberger coming off for Mbom. We're going back to the 4-4-2, and we're going to play positive for the final 25 minutes. Let's confirm those changes, and let's get back out there. Come on, boys. Steinhardt's going to get this ball into the back post. Nollenberger's there. Nollenberger scores. That's his 2nd goal of the season since coming in on loan from Bayern Munich. And poacher instinct there at the back post. Great ball in from Steinhardt. And Nollenberger just nods this in, getting the jump on the defender at the back post. 3-2 now, 20 minutes to go. There we go, full time. 3-2 to Bayern Munich. 3-2 to 1860 Munich. Good shots, good possession. Switched it up to the 4-4-2 when they went down to 10 men, getting an extra man up top, and it paid dividends. Nollenberger getting a 7.2 and a goal for his troubles, and Koblianski getting the player of the match. 2 goals for him, 8.6. Calamity goalkeeping again. Gonna have a real good look at that. Well done, lads. That is a good win for us. Let's see how Kaiserslautern did in their game. They lost that game 3-2 on a 90th minute penalty from Hoffman, and pulls us level on points, even though we lost them earlier on in the episode. Level on points for Kaiserslautern, 7 points clear of Cottbus. So we will be back at the start of December. As you can see, we're going to bring you Vennen and Karlsruhe. Only 6 games in between then, actually, to be fair. 3 games in October, 3 games in November. Very, very stretched schedule in this German 3rd Division. But we're going to come back at the start of December and bring you a home game against Vennen and an away game against Karlsruhe. But that's it for this episode. If you have enjoyed it, please do drop in a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I know there's a lot of new people out there. We're nearly at 600 subscribers, so thank you very much for all your support over the last weeks and months. Remember, tick that little bell icon once you've hit that subscription button so you're notified every time a video goes live. And until next time, when we come back at the start of December and we play Venom and Karlsruhe, I'll see you soon.